Hello and welcome to Rocky Watches Movies. Today we're diving into the world of manic millionaires, uptight chiropractors and mischievous half-men, with a whole lot of trivia about the hit sitcom 2.5 Men. For 12 seasons, these characters brought laughter into our living rooms. We are about to reveal some behind-the-scenes secrets, surprising facts, and maybe even a few things you never noticed about those beachside shenanigans. So let's dive right into 24 things you never knew about 2.5 Men.
Rose, you're a stalker.
I prefer to be called boundary challenged.
Every outfit worn by Rose has a rose or pattern of roses on it. Hugh Grant was originally signed to replace Charlie Sheen. His character was to be a smooth-talking con man who tricks Alan into letting him move in without paying rent. But Grant decided that he did not want to commit to a multi-year contract for a television series and backed out of the role. Before 2.5 Men made Jon Cryer a household name, the actor was best known for his 1986 turn as Phil Ducky Dale, the good guy romantic in love with Molly Ringwald's Andy Walsh in Pretty in Pink. In season 9 of the show, Alan ironically says at one point,
"When I was in high school, I was dating a poster of Molly Ringwald."
Also in season 11, while they are playing Pictionary, Larry yells out Ducky from Pretty in Pink to Lindsay, and Alan looks confused.
I love boobies. I love boobies.
Probably to no one's surprise, Charlie Sheen does not play the piano on the show. He is dubbed by composer Grant Geisman, who plays off stage while Sheen fakes it on a dead keyboard. With composer Dennis C. Brown, Geisman also writes the music for the jingles Sheen's character creates. Before playing Chelsea, Jennifer Taylor played 3 different women in 3 different episodes. She was Susan in the pilot, Tina in Last Chance to See Those Tattoos from season 2, and Nina in Our Leather Gear is in the Guest Room from season 5.
What's bugging you, Zippy? Your blow-up doll run off with a pool toy?
Conchata Ferrell revealed that her character Berta was originally written as a small recurring character, not a permanent cast member. The part was envisioned as a foreign housekeeper who was to move out when Alan and Jake move in. Ferrell went to the audition with plans of doing the character 2 ways, one foreign and one her way. Yet when she saw how many actresses were there for the part, she realised she might only get one chance. When it was her turn, she said to Law, "I know what you're looking for, like a Russian or a Polish accent, and I've got a pretty good Russian. However, I bring my own ethnicity to this, and I've worked this material. It works better in Trailer Park than it does in anything else." They laughed, let her do it her way, and loved it. In the original pilot episode, which went unaired, Blythe Danner was the woman playing Evelyn Harper, Charlie and Alan's mom. While Danner suggests that there was a falling out between her and the showrunners that was responsible for her role being recast, the powers behind the show claim that Danner was trying to make changes to the show and that kind of input wasn't received all that well. One of them went on to say, "Blythe is a wonderful actress who was put in a part that was not a good fit for her." After Danner's dismissal, Holland Taylor was cast as the Harper mom and the pilot was rewritten and reshot.
How do you feel about bushes, Herb?
Well, I like a full bush. The way God intended.
Dr. Melnick was initially named Greg instead of Herb. Melanie Linsky, who plays Rose in 2.5 Men, had received an offer to be on another show called Drive. To deal with her departure, her character moved to London. After the show was cancelled after only 4 episodes being aired, the creators of 2.5 Men brought her back. By pairing Jon Cryer and Charlie Sheen, the TV show ended up being a Hot Shots reunion of sorts, because both Sheen and Cryer are pilots in the film. These two were also almost in Pretty in Pink together as well, as Sheen had auditioned for the character of Blaine, a part that eventually went to Andrew McCarthy. Both Sheen and Cryer are considered members of the Brat Pack as well, so they'll be always linked in many ways whether they like it or not. Following a February 2010 announcement that Sheen was entering drug rehabilitation, the producers put the show on hiatus for a month. People magazine reported that Sheen was considering leaving the show on April 1st, 2010, reportedly because he rejected CBS's offer of $1 million per episode. Still, he eventually declared that he'd be back for 2 more seasons, and various sources reported that Sheen had signed a contract for 2 years at $1.78 million per episode. Between May 2010 and May 2011, actor Charlie Sheen earned $40 million. That, according to Forbes magazine, made him the highest paid American actor at that time. Jon Cryer, who plays single dad Alan Harper, has appeared in every single episode of the show's 12-year run. He is the only actor on the show who can lay such a claim. Though he plays the younger brother on the show, Jon Cryer is actually 5 months older than Charlie Sheen. Cryer's birthday is April 1965, and Sheen's is September 1965. Each episode derives its title from a line in the working script.
And by the way, did you get the divorce papers?
Not really, but my lawyer explained them to me. Bye.
April Bowlby made 10 appearances as a guest star in Season 3. However, when she got bumped up to regular cast member status in Season 4, she only appeared in 5 episodes. Production was halted during the 8th season due to Charlie Sheen publicly making disparaging remarks about CBS and creator Chuck Lorre. Only 16 episodes were produced that season instead of the usual 22 to 24. CBS and Warner Brothers terminated Sheen's contract. He was replaced with Ashton Kutcher in the 9th season. In Season 10, Episode 17, Lindsay asks Walden how many billionaires there are in the world. Walden tells her that there are 1,226, which according to Forbes magazine's May the 7th, 2012 annual review was the correct figure when that episode aired. This was the second TV series in which Charlie Sheen's character had been named Charlie. The first was Spin City. And his next character on the show, Anger Management, was also called Charlie. I guess it makes it easier for people to remember their lines. Ashton Kutcher was said in one episode to be an underwear model. In real life, Kutcher had once modelled underwear, and he also got a job modelling underwear in one episode of that 70s show. Believe it or not, Cryer's character's hair was a little too good to be true. While it might have seemed like he was all natural, some of the hair in the show is actually painted on. Apparently it's kind of like shoe polish, but with something on top to keep it set and safe from unfortunate hand smudges. The series finale, with a Charlie Harper body double being crushed by a piano, has its supporters and detractors. But there was another planned ending. Lorre claimed, "Our idea was to have Charlie walk up to the front door in the last scene, ring the doorbell, then turn, look directly into the camera and go off on a maniacal rant about dangers of drug abuse. He would then explain that these dangers only applied to average people, that he was far from average, he was a ninja warrior from Mars, he was invincible, and then we would drop a piano on him." They apparently pitched this to Sheen, who, surprisingly, turned it down. Chuck Lorre has admitted being a fan of British band UK Subs. The lead character of the original seasons, Charlie Harper, shares the name with the lead singer in the group. Despite the similarity, Chuck is also said to have named the character after film editor Charles Harper Yates, whom he worked with while producing Dharma and Greg. In Season 9, when Lindsay commented, "That casting director said he could get me on Melrose Place," it's a private lob to Courtney Thorne-Smith's role as Alison Parker on that show from 92 to 97. Angus T. Jones, who famously played the show's eponymous half-man, Jake Harper, said in a 2012 interview that he'd converted to Christianity and joined a Seventh-day Adventist church. More than that, he laid into the morals of the show and even urged viewers to stop watching it. Sheen issued a public statement to respond to the swirling controversy, in which he claimed that Jones's outburst isn't an isolated incident, but rather a symptom of the toxic environment surrounding the show. And there you have it, folks. You are now much wiser about the great show 2.5 Men. If you enjoyed the video, which I presume you did as you got this far, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos coming to Rocky Watches Movies. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.